Hello, good morning, everybody. Have a good day. Today also I will read the story of Dhammavada in the Dhammavada book. Today I will read only one story because this story is a little bit long. One story is enough for today to read. The story of Bahiyadaruciriya. While residing at the Jidana Monastery, the Buddha uttered verse 101 of this book with reference to Bahiyadaruciriya. A group of merchants went out to sea in a boat. Their boat was wrecked at sea, and all except one died. The only survivor got hold of a plank and eventually came to land at the port of Saparaka. As he was naked, he tied the body, got hold of a bowl, and sat in a place where people could see him. Passers-by gave him rice and gruel. Some took him for a hand, and talk in praise of him. Some brought clothes for him to wear, but he refused, fearing that by wearing clothes, people would give less to him. Besides, because some said that he was an arahant, he mistakenly came to think that he really was one. Thus, because he was a man of wrong views who was wearing a piece of wood as his clothing, he came to be known as Bahia Daruciriya. At about this time, Mahabrahma, who had been his friend in one of his previous existences, saw him going astray and felt that it was his duty to put Bahia on the right path. So Mahabrahma came to him in the night and said to him, Bahia, you are not an arahant yet, and what more, you do not have the qualities that make you one an arahant. Bahia looked up at Mahabrahma and said, Yes, I must admit that I am not an arahant, as you have said. I now realize that I have done a great wrong, but is there anyone else in this world now who is an arahant? Mahabrahma then told him that there lived in Saudi Brahma Buddha, an arahant, who was perfectly self-enlightened. Bahia, realizing the enormity of his guilt, felt very much distressed and ran all the way to Saudi. Mahabrahma helped him by his supernormal power, so that the whole stretch of 120 yojanas was covered in one night. Bahia found the Buddha going on errands round with other bhikkhus and respectfully followed him. He pleaded with Buddha to teach him the Dhamma, but the Buddha replied that since they were on an errand round, it was not yet time for a religious discourse. And again, Bhaya pleaded, Biniresa, one cannot know the danger to your life or to my life. So please talk to me about the Dhamma. The Buddha knew that Bahia had made the journey of 120 yojanas in one night, and also that he was overwhelmed with joy at seeing the Buddha. That it was why the Buddha did not want to talk about the Dhamma immediately, but wanted him to come down to enable him to take in the Dhamma properly. Still, Bahia persistently pleaded. So, while standing on the road, the Buddha said to Bahia, Bahia, when you see an object, be conscious of just the visible object. When you hear a sound, be conscious of just the sound. When you smell or taste or touch something, be conscious of just the smell, the taste, or the touch. And when you think of anything, be conscious of just the mind object. After hearing the above discourse, Bahia attained a ridership and he asked permission from the Buddha to join the order. The Buddha told him to get the robes, the bull, and other requisites of Bhikkhu. On his way to get them, he was called to death by a cow, which was, in fact, an ogress in the likeness of a cow. When the Buddha and the other bhikkhus came out after having had their meal, they found Bahira lying dead on a rubbish heap. As instructed by the Buddha, the bhikkhus cremated the body of Bahia and had his bones enshrined in a stupa. Back at the Jidavana monastery, the Buddha told the bhikkhu that Bahia had realized nirvana. He also told them that as far as speed was concerned in attaining Magga insight, Bahia was the fastest, the best. The bhikkhus were perceived by the statement made by the Buddha, and they asked him why and when Bahia became an arahant. To this, the Buddha replied, Bahia attained arahantship while he listened to my instruction given to him on the road when we were on the ants round. The bhikkhus wondered how one could attain arahantship after listening to just a few sentences of the Dhamma. So the Buddha told them that the number of words or the length of speech did not matter if it was beneficial to someone. Then the Buddha spoke in verse as follows. Bharataya thousand verses that are senseless and connected with the realization of nirvana. It's a single verse. If on hearing it, one is calmed. That's all today. I already finished reading the story of the Dhammavara book. I hope after listening to my story or the story I read, you will get some benefits, knowledge, visions of the Dhamma. I hope you will follow and practice the Dhamma as you learn or as you listening to the Dhamma talk by someone. I hope you will get higher Dhamma vision one day. Thank you all for your listening and for your attention. Have a good day.